Hey guys, welcome back to the Becoming TV series, exploring the deep truths and the principles that will enable you become everything you were created to be, to do, and to have. This is William Awana. If you want to reach out to us, you can do so on 0905 740 7972. Once again, that's 0905 740 772. If you're calling from outside Nigeria, country code is 234. And if you want to reach us on by email, you can do so at hajamconsults at gmail.com. Hajamconsults at gmail.com. Hajam is spelled Hagem, and consult is with an S. Okay, so let's talk about deception. Big one, deception. And what does this mean for us contextually? Well, first of all, let's understand the nature of deception. Deception is not just lying, right? Deception is more insidious. It means to hide the truth, to hide the truth, right? So yeah, it's lying, but the deeper connotation is to hide the truth. Now, why is this important? It's because in the previous episode, I talked about choices, right? And uh, the greatness of your life, the achievements, the success of your life depends on the choices that you make every day. But here's the thing: what if the choice or choices that you make are based on deception? What if the choices that you make are based on deception? Now, think about it this way. I said that in the previous episode about content, that the content of your character revolves around or comprises the ideas you have been exposed to over time. Now, how do you control a person, right? Now there are a couple of ways to do that. You can force somebody to do something, right? You can hold the person at gunpoint, yeah, or and this is the much more effective method. You could feed the person an idea because ideas really control everything. And we're going to have a video on that soon. Ideas control everything. If you want to really control a person's life, you feed the person ideas over and over again. Sooner or later, those ideas will be deposited into the person. And even if the person was against the idea initially, sooner or later, when he has heard it, once he has heard it enough times, it becomes something that begins to play out. And all of a sudden, you find the person starts to ponder upon it. Like, okay, what if I just did this thing? Now, the deception, part comes in when someone deliberately feeds you an untruth, when someone deliberately hides the truth from you, right? And I'm not even talking about someone who is in your immediate vicinity, although that is part of it. I'm also talking about the media you're exposed to. And when I say media, I'm not necessarily referring to TV or radio. Anything that stands between the source of communication and the object of communication is a medium, right? Anything that stands between the source of communication and the object of communication is a medium. So think of it this way: if you go to a concert or a conference, where they're speaking, and the person is speaking in English, but the audience is predominantly they speak the native tongue. They don't really understand English. They would need what? An interpreter. The most important person in that conference is not the speaker and is not even the audience. It is the interpreter. Why? Because the interpreter is responsible for how the message is communicated to the objects, to the audience. If the interpreter deliberately hides the truth of what the speaker is saying, he has twisted the message and the audience gets the wrong message, right? So you are also the object of certain types of communication or certain types of messages. Now, someone, if a group of people has an agenda that they want to feed you, right? And they want to ensure that you get the wrong thing, they will choose a particular medium that takes their message and disseminates it the way that they want. So, for instance, uh, certain books, certain movies, certain types of music, those are all mediums. Those are all forms of media, and they are transmitting messages to you, right? The more you listen to those types of media that are transmitting those messages to you, the the more you're exposed to certain ideas that are gradually becoming, deposited within you. The more you listen to them, the more the ideas are becoming deposited within you. You might just be surprised to discover that you're making some choices based on those ideas that are deceptive, that are hiding the truth of who you are. A lot of people, unfortunately, have this idea that they're insignificant, that they're valueless, that they can't achieve anything, that by virtue of the fact that they came from a poor background, poor family history or whatever it is, that they can't really amount to anything in life. Deception, deception. And as such, they're making choices based on this belief that they have about themselves because they have been fed deception. They're making the wrong choices that are affecting the outcome of their lives. So you have to be careful about the ideas that you choose to receive because not every idea is beneficial, not every idea is correct, not every idea is accurate, not every idea is truthful. So you have to be careful about the ideas that you choose to believe. Don't be deceived.